where you can have to balance it out. So for us, we want to have really cool black smoke coming out of our fire. So we're going to put it at 0.2 diffusion. So yeah, this is the soot that I was talking about. So this is the black stuff that is coming out of your exhaust. So you put your hand there on your exhaust, and then you can look at all this black stuff on your hand that is called soot. So that is the same thing here. So I want to see what the setting is for the soot is. It's just physical 0.1. So you don't want it to be too much. Physical. So yeah, now what we have to do is just connect it. So the connection is on the settings. Oh wait, this is wrong. It's not volume material. It's supposed to be settings. So the combustion settings, you connect it to additional settings on the solver, and on the solver, you connect it to the settings. This one, I put it wrong. It's not volume material. So combustion settings to additional settings. So, and then solver settings to settings. So there you go. So next, we want to add influence. So just like before where we did add particles, we can add influence like vortex, what else? Turbulence, gravity, and so on. So we're going to add those as well. So if you look at here, we have modulate influence. Basically, this is the controller of all of the influence. So we have modulate influence, turbulence influence, and then vorticity and dispersion. So let's just add all of those nodes first. Modulate influence. So this is the first one, and then what was it? Turbulence. Turbulence influence. Turbulence influence, we have two. And then we have, what was it? Last one. And the last one is dispersion. Dissipation, not dispersion. Dissipation. So you have this four: turbulence, vorticity, and dissipation. So the first one is modulate influence. So basically, you can just name it what the name of it, the whole thing. Gradient is just that graph, just like before, where you can control it like up and down. So since we don't want to use it, minimum and maximum, we're going to put it at 1,000. So 1,000 voxel. So now the first turbulence. We're going to look at the settings here. The first turbulence has at 20, frequency at 1, change rate at 5. 21.5. So 21.5. Alright. So the turbulence itself, we were putting it at setting at 20. The frequency as well as the change rate is basically how frequent is going to be the turbulence is going to be. So right now we're putting it just once. So the change rate is 5. So it's going to fluctuate between 20 to 50 to 25 basically. So drag is just drag. just like air track, so it becomes slow. So the second one, the second turbulence, we're going to change it, the same thing, we're only going to change slightly, so we're going to add in multiple turbulence here, so 24, 2.5, 10. So this one, the change rate is slower, so but the frequency is more. So you have different ones. So one is just like a flow, and then the other one is keep flapping up and down, the turbulence. So vorticity. So vorticity, we're gonna have create a vortex kind of feel to it. So we're gonna just put 5 on it. And the last one is dissipation. So dissipation is we just do not want, basically in N particle is like we don't want it to go forever, we want it to die at a certain rate. So we're going to put it at 1.3 basically, so it's going to die out after 1.3, which I don't know what's the measurement for this. So we're going to just have to play around with it. So if you want to make it stay longer, you can just make it higher. So now we have all of this, or once we've done that, we have to connect everything onto the influence. So here, the influence goes in. So just connect everything. And then the output is in influence. Influence. So there we have it. So we connect that. The last one is to connect it to the output. So the air volume connects to the output. So you're going to have this air volume. So basically this is the graph for creating fire to our ball. So if we were to start here, and just don't close it, minimize this window here. Because if you close it, you're going to have a hard time looking for it again. So just minimize it. So now we're going to start with just 100 or 200, not 20. Start at 0. So you can see here, our smoke is not that much. Control P. There we go. So you can see here, you can see the simulation, the smoke, but you can't see where the fire or where everything else is. So the reason why is we had to put a material shaders. So we have to add in shaders. So to add in shaders, open up your shade, hypershade, Windows, rendering editor, hypershade. So scroll down to Arnold, shader, and then scroll down to AI standard volume. Click on that. Then in the presets, choose legacy Bitfrost arrow. In the presets, legacy Bitfrost arrow, replace. So now we only have to assign it to our simulation. So the easiest one is just select here, Bitfrost graph, right click on the hypershade, assign material. So once you've done that, minimize this. So now what I have to do is just simulate it over again.
It's fire. It's fire.
So maybe our dissipation rate was too high, it's going way too high. The fire is going too high. So it's going to continuously as long as. So another bad thing about the fire here is you can't scrub it. So it depends on how powerful your computer is. So basically, there's no scrubbing in. If you want to watch it all over again, you kind of have to go back to 0 and then play it over again.